What's going on, guys? Bit Dealer here. I'm going to give you a quick analysis on Ethereum. I'm looking at the ETH/USD chart on BitMEX right now. I'm on the weekly. So let's mark out a few levels. I like this swing high as resistance. It's about the only high time frame resistance level I'm interested in right now. There's a few on the daily, but mainly just looking at that 155 on the weekly. I like this level as support. These lows, right? Let me mark out that this is weekly support. And if we break it down to the daily, we'll be able to get a few more levels and get a little more in depth. To me, Ethereum is looking pretty bearish. I think Bitcoin is looking bearish too, but we're on Ethereum on this video. So the first thing I noticed is the spike in price, right? Before this up move, we had this consolidation, which is the area of demand I like to mark out. You can see we had the spike in price, a retest, came back and took these highs, took the stops and reached for this liquidity, came back and dumped into this demand level. And you can see we've had this play out. I've seen a lot of people talk about this, the bouncy ball like we had on Bitcoin. Each bounce is getting weaker and weaker, right, until the level eventually breaks. I think that's what's happening right now. You can see we're consolidating. We've been consolidating for since the 13th, so almost 2 weeks now. Just right above the support level, so that's pretty bearish to me. Let's mark out a few resistance levels. So I'm taking the lowest candle close of this consolidation range as my resistance level. It was support. Now that we've engulfed that level, I'm using it as resistance. You can see we retested it, weren't able to close above it, got rejected, right? Came back up, almost tested it, got rejected, and now we're not even close to it. If this level does break like I expect it to, I think we're going to come and test this around $100. I like this level of support. And if we break it down to the H4, we will actually be able to see a few more levels that I like. And the thing with Ethereum right now, there's a lot of levels of support on the way down. So I like this level of support as well. You can see this is an untested demand level. So we didn't retest this level on our way out. We retested this level, right? We retested this level, right? But we haven't retested this. So I expect a nice bounce from this 93 level, $93. Yeah, I expect a good bounce from there. Whenever we reach it, if it all depends on Bitcoin, really. A lot of the times Bitcoin will lead the way. Sometimes Ethereum does, but Bitcoin is gonna dump. It's gonna take the whole market with it, right? So I'm pretty bearish on Ethereum. One thing, I guess, I can mark out a bullish scenario. The only bullish scenario I can see, well, first off, we'd have to get over this resistance level, right? So I see this SR flip, support throughout this range, engulfed it, use it as resistance. Kind of the same thing. Support, engulf, resistance. Support, engulf, resistance. So if we got above here, I could scalp along. I would probably scalp along to this 130 area, and also the same setup if we break the 130 area. So if we came up, closed above it, retested, I'd be looking to come up here to around $150. That's my bullish scenario. I'm not very bullish right now though, leaning pretty bearish, and I think this demand level, this area of support, is going to break soon, and $100 is my first target, and then we'll see how price action plays out, see if we can take any trades, and I'll update it from there. So yeah, thanks guys.